As with all exercise and dance programs, when using our exercise and dance videos, you need to use common sense. To reduce and avoid injury, you will want to check with your doctor before beginning any exercise or dance program. By performing any fitness or dance exercises, you are performing them at your own risk. Center Stage Performing Arts Academy, nor its instructors will be held responsible or liable for any injury or harm you sustain as a result of our dance program or online videos, or any information shared on our website, emails, or social media. This includes Facebook, Instagram, and text messages. Thanks for your understanding.
Hey guys, this is our Partnering and Features Boys part of the class for March 23rd, 2020, and we're going to get COV-Fit, brother. All right, so for this, I need you guys to have a few things, and this is all stuff that should be lying around your house. So the idea of this is we're going to get some conditioning in, we're going to get a little strength training in, all from the comfort of home, because we're all stuck at home. Yay! Okay, so the things that we need: a gym bag, if you have it, and you want to fill this with whatever weighted stuff that you can find. Books, I have it filled with a bunch of water bottles here, but anything to kind of weigh it down that you know won't like burst or open inside. You also want a backpack that, again, you fill with as much weighted stuff as possible. We're going to use this in a bit. You also want a couple of smaller things you can hold in one hand that have a little weight. I have a couple jugs of water right here. I'd recommend water over milk because, you know, water doesn't need to be refrigerated. But anything like this that that you can hold with one hand, it has a little heft to it. We're also going to use some chairs. If you have chairs handy, of course you have chairs handy, but I have a few stacked right here because these guys are a little bit smaller. But the whole idea of this is use what you have. We're going to use, we're going to get to something later that you can use a table for, with if it's a really hefty table or if someone's holding down the other end. You can do it with a ladder. You can do it with, I have a portable ballet bar here, but I'll show you a few different variations of everything that we do. Now, we should all be warmed up from the warm-up that Mr. Patrick did. So, let's get straight to it. We're going to start off with our legs. So this is where the backpack comes in. And we can zip this up. Make sure that it's a backpack that, what you're putting in it isn't going to like destroy the backpack. But if you have an older backpack, like something that you know isn't really going to be used for much else anymore, load it up with whatever's heavy. If there are a bunch of rocks outside the house, you can fill it with that. But enough to really make it work. And we're going to do some weighted squats. Okay, form for these squats. Got to make sure that the backpack is really nice and tight against you and isn't flopping back or pulling backwards. When you squat down, you want your feet to be somewhere around shoulder width apart. You want your knees to track out over the toes of your feet. See how they're not coming in at all, but they're going straight out over the toes of my feet, slightly turned out. We're going to do 5 sets of, depending on how much weight you have, go as far as your legs feel like they're going to hold up for. If it's 10, awesome. If it's 15, great. If it's 5, you probably have a little too much weight in there. That's okay. Aim for between like 8 and 20. All right, here we go. First set. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Awesome. So I got 25 in, and I feel like I can still do some more. So that means I could probably up my weight a little bit. In my case, I'm going to throw my water jugs in here. Or at least one of them? What else is going to fit? One. One would be great. All right. Ready for second set? Here you go. I'll do this one facing this way. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You can catch yourself. I just get kind of bored. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. I'm starting to feel a little burn here during these. Now make sure that when you go down in these squats, you're keeping everything as tight as possible. You really want to tighten your core, keep all of your core engaged, especially your lower back, because as you get some weight up here, the more you tip over, the more it wants to pull you forward. So engage that lower back, engage your core, and as you come down, make sure you're keeping that weight as balanced straight up and down as possible, and not like leaning over that way or falling back this way. All right, set 3, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, really starting to feel it. As a tip, you can also do these without shoes on, all of this stuff. Barefoot works great. I wouldn't recommend doing any of this just in socks, just because of slipping potential. But barefoot is actually great because it works a lot of other just surrounding muscles that are really helpful for all of your dancing and leg stability. All right, number 4. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. That's a good sign. If your last few reps of your last couple sets are hard. All right. And ready for set 5. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. sets. Down. Check. Take a second to breathe. How are we doing time on this? Awesome. Alright. Backpack's out of the way. I'd also recommend, if you don't want to swipe through your backpack, wear a shirt. Okay. We're going to move from our legs to our upper body for a sec. So this is going to be poo-poo. Also, if you don't want to rub a lot of rubbing, wear a full shirt for that. So now we're going to work on some chest, some pushing. So I also want to tie all of this in with how it's going to help with your partner. That is pretty obvious, because everything that we do lifting our partners starts here and picks them up. Like 70% of all of the lifting work that we do is from our legs. So we want those to be really, really strong. What's going to help all of that is strengthening our chest. It's also secondarily going to work on our triceps and our front deltoids. So these are going to, we don't do a lot of pushing straight out with our chest, with our partnering, but all of this just strengthens your ability to move someone around. The stronger your chest is, the stronger you can hold everything together, so you feel a lot more solid moving your partner. And we're going to do this in a couple of ways. So, there are a few different versions of what we're going to do. As we're going, you can use some chairs to make this exercise a little less intense as we get on. If you start to flag a little, you can move up to chairs and do chair push-ups. But we're going to start, you can also do knee push-ups. We're going to start with just a good old on the floor push-up. Hands a little further than shoulder width apart. And let's try for a set of 20. We'll see how that goes. Ready? And we're going to do 5 sets of this. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome. Breathe in and rest for a second. Ooh. Also take a second to stretch out your quads a little bit. They should be nice and full of blood and just the slightest bit worked feeling. Okay, that was a good little breather. This time I'm going to go for 25. Do as many as you can. Here you go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shake it out. Okay. Make sure that nothing gets too tight as you're doing all of this. We don't want to destroy you, because you want to be able to do this kind of workout a few times a week. If this is your first time doing conditioning like this, you're probably going to feel it a lot tomorrow, and even more the day after. But that shows you that it's working. Okay. Set 3. Do like 3 fewer than as many as you can, because we got 2 more sets after this. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. All right, shake it out. So as you're doing these, as much as you can, keep your form really straight. You want your body to neither flop down like this or go up like that, because this is a totally different type of exercise. You want it flat. Again, your core engaged, your lower back engaged, everything working to keep you straight. Okay, this time, if you've done like close to your max 3 times in a row, this next set's going to be pretty hard. So, we're going to do a variation on push-ups, which this is just let-down push-ups. So we're going to start in a push-up stance, and you're going to let yourself down to the floor as slowly as you can. We're going to do this. We'll see how many times. Ready? We're going to let down on a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Push back up, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get back up, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. One more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're gonna do one more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Stretch that out a little bit. And make sure everything's still moving. And we're going to do one last chest variation. This is going to be almost like floor, basically floor dumbbell presses. By the way, if you have like dumbbells at home, adjustable dumbbells, anything, use it, please. This is, use whatever you have to the best of your abilities. I'm going to use these jugs of water. So I'm going to lay straight back. I'm going to take my dumbbells, have my arms out. Scoop this way so you can see me. There we go. I'm going to have my arms out to the sides, not all the way straight, but at like a 45-degree angle down from my shoulder. Can keep my water jugs over my elbows. And then when I lift up, I'm going to press them up and together in front of me and squeeze a little bit. Cool? Do these as many as you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 8, 9, 30. If you feel like you can do more of those, awesome. And try and find something a little bit heavier this next time. Okay. Chest. Ooh, it's feeling nice and used. Okay. Let's check the time. Yes, we got plenty of time. All right, we're going to move from pushes to a pull movement. And this is going to incorporate our ladder slash table slash bar slash whatever you have handy. Now, if you have pull-up bars at home, awesome. Use those. Do pull-ups. Pull-ups are great. If you don't, use the edge of the table. Use a ladder opened up. Use you can even do this with a doorknob. I'll show you that in a sec. But what we're going to do, I'll demonstrate it first with this pull-up bar. I'm going to have my hands about a little wider than shoulder width apart. And I'm going to lay down underneath whatever implement I'm using. If it's a table, I'll be gripping onto the edge of the table. If it's a ladder, I'll show you that in a bit. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make my body fully straight, just like I'm doing a pull or a push-up, but we're going the opposite direction. I'm going to pull myself up to the bar. I'm really going to squeeze all of the muscles along the top of my back and pull up and try and get my elbows back behind my back. All right? We're going to do probably 4 sets of this. Ready? 5. We'll see. Ready? And 1, 2. Be careful that whatever you're using doesn't fall over on you. Because this guy is a little bit wobbly. Hopefully it won't fall on me. But we'll see. You notice how when I pull, my elbows are coming all the way back, in line with my back, and even a little behind. And one more. Woo. So you really want to be feeling this all the way along the upper part of your back. Now, when you do this, I want you to make sure that you're not letting your back round out a lot. You're keeping it in place, if that makes sense. You want your shoulder blades to, oh, hey, well, that talks about today. Let me plug in that power. But you want your shoulder blades to be retracting and not winging out. So what I mean by that is, there we go. We got some power. So, if I let my shoulder blades wing out, there we go, as I'm pulling, you see how they're just kind of out of the way in a weird way? They're kind of moving strangely. You want to take your shoulders and tuck them in so that when you move, you're really using your back delts, you're using your upper back muscles, but you're not going like that and just using your traps and letting your back stay hunched over. Does that make sense? All right. If you're doing this right, your upper back and your arms and your shoulders are probably going to get pretty red. All right. I'm going to do this next set with the ladder, which we love. All right, set number 2. Ready? In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Oh, that is some murder on the hands. If you use the ladder, wear gloves. Okay. This time, keep using whatever version is working well for you. I'm going to show you a variation that you can do with either the water jugs or your gym bag. This is a variation on that. It's called bent over rows. I prefer the, I like to call them let-me-ups, but this is a really good variation if you don't have anything on hand that you can pull yourself up with. And we're going to do our next set together. I'm going to show you these. So I'm going to hold this in my hands. I'm going to bend over, keep my knees bent, keep my back engaged and straight, and lift it up like this. And especially if I can, I'm going to hold it on the sides. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Notice as I'm going that my elbows are still getting behind my back. So I'm in a full contraction of those upper muscles. And one more. Sit down, and then stand up. Be extra careful of your lower back as you're doing that. Okay. Perfect. Take a couple second breather. Now we're going to do one more set. Here we go. Back to the ballet bar. Isn't it amazing how much work you can get in at home with ridiculous sounding implements? All right, last set. This one, we're going to go for broke. Count for yourself. Ready? And. It's on those last couple. I was having trouble getting my elbows behind my back, but I did as explosive of a contraction as I could. Tried to let myself down in a controlled manner, and got some good work. Okay, ballet bars out of the way. Oh. Make sure everything's still moving like it should. If at any point you need to pause this, get a drink of water, stretch yourself out, rest for a second, do it, please. Just make sure the water you're drinking out of isn't the water you're lifting, because then you'll end up lopsided. Okay. I think that's the dumbest joke I made today. And I said COV-Fit earlier. Okay. Let's we're moving on to shoulder presses. So this is going to be a modified shoulder press. It's going to use our weighted gym bag. So first I want to pick it up in a healthy way. Don't just bend over and pick it up like that. We're going to bend the knees, bend the back, almost like we're doing a kettlebell. Yeah, a kettlebell exercise. We're going to take this, bring it up, get it in the hands. Now from here, I'm going to back up so you can see. I'm going to move this up to my chest and do one set of just straight shoulder presses. Start at the chest and press up and down. 2 and down. 3 down. 4 down. 5 down. 6 7. So each time that I'm pressing this, I'm trying to really engage from my shoulders and then kick my arms in. I'm trying to get it straight up with my arms as close to locked above me as I can. And I'm trying to get it directly over the center of my head when it goes all the way out. And then I move my head back out of the way when it comes back down. I've completely lost count. Let's see, this is our last one. Boom. And safely set this back down on the ground. Very nice. Give me a sec. I'm going to get a sip of there. Okay. So this next one we're going to do is going to be another version of shoulder press. We're just going to move from side to side. Keeping our immune system strong. Okay. This next exercise is going to be a side-to-side press. I don't think I need to tell you what this is going to help with in partnering. So we're going to pick up our bag the same way, and then we're going to adjust how we move from there. Legs under, up. Now, we're going to shift it up onto one shoulder. From here, we get both of our hands under. Now this is going to be super, super awkward. That's the point. Moving people is super awkward, especially if one or both of you are still learning. So, we want to get used to moving stuff. It's not easy to move. So, we're going to get both hands under, press up, and we're going to move it down to the other shoulder. Nice. We're going to press up, and to the other shoulder. And we're going to keep doing this in a very controlled manner until you can't anymore. Very good. Keep it going. Keep pressing up. When you notice that you're not able to actually get the bag all the way up to fully extended arms, do 2 more reps of just partially up and over. 1 and 2. And then bring your bag down. I'm going to do like 2. Up, over, up. I got 1 more in me on both sides. Now I'm going to move it over, and over, and then I'm going to bring it down and down to the floor. Very good. All right, rest that for a second. Move around your shoulders a little bit. They should be feeling it. All right. Because I like that movement so much, we're going to do it again! After a second. Give everything a chance to get a little oxygen back. Now, for any and all of this, if you're feeling gaps, if you're feeling like you're struggling to get any reps out, take some stuff out of the bag, make it a little lighter, or do a few less reps. Give yourself some rest first. Whatever works for you. Everyone works out different. Everyone needs different weights. Everyone is built differently. Everyone has a different workout background. Do what's healthy for you. Okay? All right. So, let's do 1 more set of this. Everyone ready? We get our bag up. Get it on the shoulder. Get your hands under. And let's do it. Ready? In. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. Down. Go at your pace that you feel comfortable with. Make sure that you can control the weight at all times, that it doesn't feel like you're falling forward or back. Make sure that your back, especially your lower back and your core, is engaged the whole time. Really feel that tightening here and back here. You don't want to go back. You want to keep your back strong and lift up and down. Yeah? We're going to do 1 more. And then 2 just over. And just over. And I bring it down. And I drop. Woo. All right. Good job, guys. We're going to do a different variation of this now. This one you can do with your water jugs. You can do with literally anything that you can pick up over your head. This is going to be just a straight up press. I like the jugs for this because I don't have to worry about moving my head out of the way. But you can do it with a chair, or 2, or 3, as long as they're safely picked up. These I have to be a little careful with, but that's so awkward. But you can do that. You can do it with 1 chair. Actually, that's kind of perfect. Oh, I like that. But whatever it is, we're going to get it up, and we're going to wrap it out. This is basically the failure, until you can't do any more with good form. All right, you ready? Get your weights up over your shoulders and press. Up, 2. And just keep going until you're not able to anymore. I think you'll find that you hit that point a lot faster than you think you will, because I'm getting really close right now. And that's it. I was starting to arch back. That's it for the shoulders. Move them around a little bit. Make sure they still move. Okay, that was our last push exercise, kind of. And that was our last big movement exercise that I like to call compound lifts. Now, we're going to finish off with just a little bit of accessory exercises. So this is for the smaller muscle groups that aren't like chest and core and front delts and triceps all working together. This is going to be just biceps and just triceps and just calves. Okay? So, take your water jugs. We're going to do some bicep curls. These, depending on what feels good and how the thing you're lifting is weighted, you can do them facing forward. That's a little awkward for me, so I'm going to go for hammer grip, or just my hands facing like I'm carrying bags of groceries. Boom. I'm going to lift them up, straight up, and back down. And try not to swing them up, but just keep my upper arms in place and hinge right at the elbows. All right, ready? We're going to do as many of these as you can. Ready, and 1. 6, 7, 8, 10, 14. You might notice a little rock in your body. That's okay, as long as you're not using a swing to get them up. You want to be lifting primarily with your biceps. And once they start to feel really tough to keep going with, the last couple, you get them up, hold, slowly lower down. Up, hold, slowly lower down. Up, hold, slowly down. Tell me if you don't feel that. One more. And down. All right. On our backs. This is, lying speed round. We're going to do lying down tricep extensions. We start with our weights close to the floor. We get our elbows straight up, facing the ceiling. And when we lift, we keep our elbows in place and bring our hands up. Just like so. These are also called skull crushers. Because if you let go of your weight, boom, it's going right into your head. Be careful with these. Be extra careful that as you're doing these, you're not moving your whole arm back. It's a different kind of exercise. It's a different kind of stress on your shoulders. You want to keep everything straight up and down, and just bend at the elbows. If this feels awkward that way, you can switch them to this kind of grip. Whatever works best for you, I like this. Kind of. Obviously, doing this with dumbbells is a little bit easier, but you don't cut dumbbells. Oh man, super awkward. Find your best way of doing this. If you've come up with a better grip than I'm using right now, if you have, let me know. I'd like to hear. But like with the other, keep this going until you're not able to do it anymore with good form. This one, depending on how awkward this movement feels for you, it might take a little bit longer to tire you out because, believe it or not, triceps are like 3 times tons of muscle mass of biceps. Don't quote me on that number. It's some crazy number though. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more. And last one. Boom. Alright, setting down safely. Pick yourself up, because we got 1 more exercise. And this is gonna be our last. Now this I recommend doing barefoot or in socks. If you have stairs to do this on, even better, because then you can get a good extension. Don't do this on a ladder. I'm not going to do that though. I might. Actually, I am. Back. You can do this on a ladder. Be really, really careful. The stairs are great for this, but we're going to do calf raises. And these calf raises, I want you to look at my calves, look at my feet as I do them. I'm going to extend and dip down into this. I'm going to engage and lift my legs up as high as they can go. Cool? Now, I want you to go as many as you can. Start off with like 20, 25 is a good number to reach for. Do as many as you feel like you can. Okay, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. Shake it out for a second. We're going to do another set, this time turned out. If you're doing this on steps, be really, really careful. Make sure that your feet don't slide off. Make sure that you're really stable. If you can, rest a hand somewhere on a banister, on a wall, on your ladder. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Okay. Turned out. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. All right, and then we're going to end this off with something I learned from Miss Joyce. This is kind of hummingbird calf raises. For this, we're going to get up into releve, and then from here, I'm actually going to move up and aim the camera down so you can see my feet really closely. I'm going to go from here and pulse up onto my toes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. These, woo-hoo-hoo, that feels great. When you do those, use something to counterbalance yourself against. I used the bar and just put a little bit of my weight on that, whatever I needed, to be able to get those full raises out and repped out. And with that, wait, let me check the time. You are done. With our conditioning, but you still have the recital material to practice. So, I want you, when you finish this, to pull up the recital breakdown first, walk through it with that, and then pull up our recital practice videos and practice through our recital material at least 2 or 3 times a day if you can with those videos. Love you guys. Stay safe. Smash that like button. Hit subscribe. Hit that bell. Make sure you're notified when we get videos coming up. If we hit 25,000 likes this time, I will eat an entire watermelon in front of Mr. Patrick while he watches and cries. All right, guys. Love you.